Welcome back to Be Empowered. Today we have a special Christmas episode for you guys, and we just want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and with that said, let's get right into the video. Okay, so I'm really excited about the video today because I get to give Jimmy something that he's been wanting for a long time. Now, Jimmy has been an integral part of this YouTube channel, and he is one of the reasons why I think that along with you guys, that we have made it to 1,000 subscribers in ahead of schedule. So I want to say thank you to all of loyal fans and everybody, the community, our family, and just say thank you so much. And to Jimmy, I want to say thank you. You do not know how much that I appreciate you, even if I don't always act like it. And with that said, I want to give Jimmy the present that he has been wanting, and he does not know anything about it. All he knows is that I have a special episode that I'm doing because he has some other family obligations. And so I said, well, I've got an awesome episode that I'm going to do, and he has no clue. So with that said, I want to bring out Jimmy's present. It's going to be epic, and we are going to actually use it, well, kind of, in this episode. Now, this is my Rovan Baja 5B that I just recently purchased. And you know, if you missed those videos, go ahead and click up here and go check them out because we had a lot of fun with them. But you know, Jimmy has an HPI Baja 5B. He also has a Rovan Baja 5B. But what you don't know is that Jimmy has a Baja that has no motor in it. So that's what I wanted to get Jimmy. It's something for his roller, and he has been looking for a 45cc motor for quite a while. So I found a good deal on one from Rovan. I'll put a link in the description so that we can go check it out. But I bought Jimmy a 45cc Rovan engine. So we are going to open this thing and take a look. Let's check it out. And then I may have bought myself one too. So we are going to be upgrading the engine in this Rovan Baja 5B that I own. And then later, in another episode, we're going to upgrade Jimmy's roller. So let's get into it. Let's have some fun. I'm excited about this. We are going to rip. So let's get right into this. Let's start opening this box and tearing this motor apart and putting this one in. So just so you know that I'm not kidding, here are the two 45cc Rovan engines. This is going to be fun. I'm ready to do some wheelies. Let's do it. Hey. Are you not subscribed yet? Why not? Hit that subscribe button. Do it because it's free and it's helping the channel grow. And make sure you hit that like button down below if you're enjoying this video. Just wait till the end because there is some epic stuff at the end. You're gonna love it. So hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. And throw us some comments down below what you think of this bad boy once it gets done. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's awesome. Let's get back to the video. Let's get this thing out of the box. Oh, we got some gaskets. Oh my gosh. Jeez. This thing is huge.
That's what she said.
This thing has the super easy start on it. Heck yeah. And it has a Walbro, I think, yeah, it has the Walbro. I think this is an 1170 maybe. Okay, this thing didn't come with anything but some gaskets and a sticker. So I gotta do a little bit of research and then we'll install this thing. I gotta figure out what carburetor it has on it. I'm pretty sure it's an 1170 or 970, I can't remember. So I'm gonna find that out. Okay, did some research and this thing has a Walbro 1107 carburetor on it. So we may eventually swap that out in the future, but right now we're gonna leave it. 45cc motor, 16,500 RPMs, 8,000 RPM clutch already installed. So this thing is going to rip. So let's get started on tearing my Baja apart and putting this thing in. And then we'll do some break-in process on it. And if we have time, which I doubt, then we'll do a little bit of rippage, but we'll see. I don't know. This thing is awesome. It's huge. You know, I guess it's not too much bigger than the other one, but still, we're gonna have some fun. Let's get ripping this thing apart. And just so you know, I wanted to try out this GTB Racing exhaust, so I threw this on there. after the last episode we ran this, and I gotta say it sounds pretty good, and you'll get to hear it whenever we throw this 45cc motor in there. We're going to go from a 29cc to a 45cc, so I'm sure we're going to end up breaking some parts, but you know what? We will rebuild. Okay, now that we have everything around the motor removed, we're going to start removing the motor itself. Jimmy, this is kind of sucks, but it's kind of fun at the same time, but we are going to have a blast throwing this motor in your roller. I can't wait till we can rip these things together. We're going to be ripping up grass everywhere. Let's get that motor switched. All right, sorry about the audio here. I know you can't hear what I'm saying, but I'm saying that these two motors look amazingly different, how much different they are in size. The 45cc is just a beast, and I can't wait to get this thing in there so we can start ripping. It is going to be so much fun to get this thing out and play with it. We got to get this thing broke in, and then we can rip. So what we're going to do next is we are going to throw the 45cc back in and start putting everything back together. Let's do it. Well, I'm a little disappointed because my GTB exhaust did not work with the 45cc engine. The exhaust port was just too small. It wouldn't match up with the bolts, so I had to put the stock one back on. It is what it is. So now we're going to go ahead and put the air filter on and then button her back up, put all the pins back in, the body back on. Everything else is pretty much done. So let's finish that up. Okay, it's been a couple days since we were able to record last, and I do apologize about that, but I do have a good reason, and I think you're going to like it. One, I did have some family obligations and I couldn't get out of, and I wouldn't want to miss them for the world, and so I did push back a little bit because of that. But also, we were going to get a snowstorm on Christmas Eve, and I thought, what a better way to provide some epic content for you guys than to break this thing in the snow. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and start this thing out, let it run a couple heat cycles like we're supposed to, and then we're going to go rip it in the snow, and it's going to be awesome. So let's get into that right now. Let's get at it. All right, we got some choke. Let's see if we can make this thing pop. Ooh, there we go. Did you hear that? Pop, pop. Here we go. Woo. Let's see. Maybe we put this thing on the floor. That might make it easier. That's tough. All right, let's get this thing started. Wow, this thing is so loud. I don't know if that translates to the camera, but it's loud. So I'm going to start this thing back up. I'm going to let it do a heat cycle, maybe a couple heat cycles, and then when it's ready to go outside, I'll get back with you in just a few minutes. Ooh, I can't wait. We got one heat cycle done. We got it up to about 165 degrees. I'm using this right here, and yeah, it was at 155, and this thing's 10 degrees off, so it's 165 degrees. We're going to let it, that was about operating temperature. We're going to let it cool off, and then we're going to hit this thing up again, let it do a couple more heat cycles, and we'll be ready to rip. I'm excited. Let's get this thing out in the snow and show some snow rooster tails. Woo! We've let this thing break in. We've done 4 heat cycles, and now we are going to do a little rippage in the snow-covered yard. This is going to be fun. This is the first time I've done this, so let's do it. Let's get this thing started up. Gotta turn everything on. All right, here we go. Woo, that thing's loud. Jeez, this thing is loud. This thing is so loud. Woo! This 45cc is just so wicked, man. Jimmy, you are going to love this engine. Now, I will say, I am not going full throttle. I'm just barely getting into it because I know, it still has to break in. We have more time. And I don't want to ruin the engine. So I'm not going, I have not even got close to full power yet. And I'm going to run this thing just kind of intermittently, getting it broke in. And then after we go through maybe a couple more tanks of gas, we'll do a little more fine tuning. And then we'll really let her loose. But I'm just going to go up and down and just vary the speed, but we're in it. Oh yeah. All right, let's do some more ripping. God, that thing is awesome. Look at the snow rooster tail. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Woo! Okay, well, I went to start it back up, and my pull starter is broke. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on with it. These super easy starters have a spring in it, and the springs, from what I gather, aren't the greatest and they break. So, gotta fix it. But other than that, this thing rips, but we got to get the snow off this sucker. It is a mess. But man, this thing looks awesome. Had a blast running it. So I'm going to fix this starter right up, and then I'll be right back at it. But I think that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. That was so much fun. That's the first time I ever ripped in the snow. Didn't even really get on it, but you saw the snow just flying behind it. It was awesome. So thank you for joining us. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you got everything you wanted. I did, because I got snow. I haven't had snow in like 10 years on Christmas, so this is best Christmas in a long time. And I love this 45cc motor. And Jimmy, you're next. Hope you like this. This thing is going to rip. You're going to love it in your roller, and we're going to have 4 Bajas. We're going to have so much fun, and we're going to go rip. With that said, God bless you. God bless America. Have a happy new year. I hope you had a great Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and be empowered. Out of here.